I think I'm here. I think I'm in Skyrim. Yep, I'm in Skyrim. Ah, you're finally awake. God damn. Hi. You're gonna say your line? Damn, this is atmospheric.
Hey, you're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Yep.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters.
I'd say they probably would want me nevertheless.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they captured you... Oh God, where are they taking us?
To die.
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Yeah, this is happening.
What village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
Alright.
General Talia, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Help.
Look at him. General Tully is the military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves.
I'm also a
They had
general.
something to do with this.
I'm a general of the Foundation for the MTF. Also kind of a leader, but yeah.
I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Elod is still making that mead with juniper berries we steal. Funny, when I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Yeah. Things change, times change.
Let's go inside.
Hello.
I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa. Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Alright.
Stopping.
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go.
Well,
Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
yeah.
Wait, we're not rebels.
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood.
Alright.
Here of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Nah.
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you?
I'm feeling like an Argonian today. There's different, like, presets on there. Usual is fine. I don't really care. The usual is probably fine. Alright. And I am... Michael.
Are you a relative of one of the Riften dockworkers, Zagonian? Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to Blackmarsh. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Alright. And the main reason I want to be an Argonian is so that I have disease immunity, because I've heard of the vampire problem that's coming. Are you smiling?
Plunged Skyrim into chaos. And now the
Your leader's about to die, and it looks like you're smiling back there. What was your name again? Rayloff?
Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon you.
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
Our beloved. As you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning.
Alright, well,
My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
damn. Oof.
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
And there's the other dead guy over there.
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I'm a lizard.
I said, next prisoner.
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
Alright. Okay. Oh,
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the clouds!
hi. Hi, Aldovin. Yep. Let's go.
What is that thing?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Legends don't burn down villages.
Oh, hi. Okay. Okay, oh my.
You need to get over here! Now! Battleborn, you were playing. Toro!
Oh,
Still alive,
Alright.
prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way.
alright, whatever your name is. Stay close to the wall, did you say? Oh. Poor man. Oh my.
It's you and me, prisoner.
What if I don't want to be with the Imperials?
Out of my way! We're escaping, Hadvar. You're not stopping us this time. How in oblivion do we kill you?
It takes you all to Sovereign Guard.
You, come on! Into the deep!
Yeah, I'm going with you, Rayloff. Screw the Imperials. Freedom. After all, I wanted the D-class free.
We'll meet again in Solitude, brother.
And safe SCPs.
Looks like we're the only ones who made it. That thing was a dragon. No doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends.
Yep.
The harbingers of the end times.
Yeah.
We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
Yeah, that would be useful.
There you go. You may as well take Gunjar's gear. He won't be needing it anymore.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Oh.
Alright, and I'll need a bit of healing.
Get that armor on. Give that axe a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here. Ah, this one's locked. Let's see about that gate.
Yeah. Alright.
Damn. No way to open this from our side.
Come on, soldier! Keep moving!
Okay.
Skate over.
Let's take him out.
Don't let those stormcloaks get away! Just a scratch. That's all you got?
Oh my.
You infested.
Okay.
Maybe one of these Imperials had the key.
Yeah, she has the key.
Unlock it.
Wait. Sword? I like swords more. And heavy armor.
Look here.
Yeah.
That's it. Come on. Let's get out of here before the dragon brings the whole tower down on our head.
Oh, carrots. Alright. Hold up a sec. Hold up a sec. I said hold up a sec.
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
I need a...
Important, and let's move.
Oh my.
To the ground.
I just need to gather some.
Stormcore outbreak and Skyrim.
Okay. Oh, didn't mean to take that. I don't need more armor. Let's drop this. Unless I need something specific,
See if you
I'm
can
not
find any potions.
gonna take it. Alright. Want to try and keep space for stuff. Oh, rabbit. Okay, hold up a sec. I've got to check out some stuff and yeah. You probably won't know, Rayloff. I've got to check in on some ongoing projects because I always want to get things done at the Foundation. So just give me a sec, Rayloff. Sorry, Rayloff, that took so long. Let's get back to it.
Let's get moving.
Well, actually, for you, it wouldn't have taken any time at all.
Troll's blood.
torture.
Hear that?
Come on.
Oh, I want that wood. Don't worry, I got him.
What's Jarl with you?
No, I haven't seen him since the dragon showed up.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage. It's locked. See if you can get it open with some picks. We might need that gold once we get out.
Alright.
Grab anything useful and let's go.
Okay. Oh, gold. Oh. Okay, I'll take those. A spell tome. Uh-huh. Useful. Let's go. Oh God. Gold is good. But I probably need to join the companions so that I can get 100% disease immunity. Alright. Ow. And your arrows are mine. Okay. Yeah.
Let's go on ahead. See if the way is clear.
Seems pretty clear. Alright. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, damn. Really caved in. Yeah, I'm coming. Oh, coins.
It doesn't go anywhere. Guess we better try this way.
Oh, spiders, lovely. Just like my home, Australia. What do they have? Oh. They have poison on them. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, oh. Okay, bear.
Hold up! There's a bear just ahead.
Yeah, I see it.
I'd rather not tangle with her right now. Let's try to sneak by. Just take it nice and slow. And watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might
I already have a bow.
by surprise. Go ahead. I'll follow your lead and watch your back.
I'm gonna attack it. Hello. Yeah. Alright. Take some health. Get some armor resistance. That definitely helps out. Then I'll probably do damage next for one-handed, but yeah, that should help.
That looks like the way out. I knew we'd make it.
Yeah, we're gonna make it out. Survival mode, no.
Wait!
I'm sure it's fine, let's just continue on. It's gone. Yes, I know how to sneak. Come on, let's get a move along. Alright. I know there's the stone things. That's gonna be handy. Alright. And then there's a mine nearby.
Hey!
Hey,
Die already so I can take you!
and you're dead. Alright, and then there's some mountain flowers and stuff. I think it's blue flowers that are good. I've heard. These are purple, I think. That's like orange or red. Hello there. Thanks for the help, Rayloff. Even though you're falling a bit behind.
We're almost to Riverwood.
I went ahead of you, Rayloff. Honestly, I was gonna just leave you behind so I could get to the companions.
Feindorf thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling you.
Oh, cabbages. Yeah, I don't really care. So, I don't care about that quest. I'm going elsewhere, Rayloff. Oh, man. Time to just continue forth. Oh man, it's a nice night. Is that the moon? That's a large moon. Looks like a planet almost. I hear wolves. But, oh. Bad dog. Okay. I just gotta look out for the giant. Then I can join the companions. There it is. Alright.
Must have scared him off.
Hello.
You look strong. Come to your basket.
Well, that's
and be
taken
a
care of.
companion.
No thanks to you.
Yeah, you didn't look like you needed my help.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the companions? An order of
I
warriors.
have, but
We are brothers and sisters in honor.
I guess
And
not,
we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
me, Michael, no, I have, but Michael as in my Iconian that I'm controlling, that I named after myself.
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Conrad
Yeah,
Whitemane about
that's
your basket.
confusing now
The
I
old man's
think
got a
about
fine
it.
sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
I'm here to help.
I'm sure you are. I'm gonna take these potatoes. Do you have anything, big man? Just some iron arrows. Oh, leeks. Now I can recreate Levian poker. Bump bumper. Hatsune Miku style. Alright, I'm coming, you guys. Alright. Ah, Khajiit. Hello.
Khajiit is just a guard and has nowhere else to send.
Oh, blue
The road makes this
flowers.
one
These are the healing ones, right? Yep, restore health. As I
Yes.
thought. But if I find more, I'll definitely use it. Use it, otherwise you lose it. Alright. Hello.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
I'm official.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Alright. Yep, going to companions.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size.
Oh,
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
you sure about that? Dragons are dangerous. Hello. Oh man. Alright, let me just...
Dragons I can handle. With this talk of dragons, world gone mad, I say.
Well, you would say that, but once you see dragons, you can't exactly deny them anymore. And plus,
God
I've
might get
saw
nervous.
more.
A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Oh yeah, I should, look less threatening. Alright, let's enter to Jorveska.
Two at it again. Strike when the shoulder turns. He's giving you openings. Watch it.
Oh, who's gonna win?
What are you waiting for? Asura curse you!
Alright, I'm gonna guess she's gonna win.
You're pathetic.
Asura curse you!
Oh, who's gonna win? Okay, you guys are just gonna be fighting. I'm gonna go.
Dare fight a Dunmer?
You think you stand a chance?
You seeing this? Yeah, they're gonna be at it for a while. Oh, you're all here.
Fresh blood. Hope you know how to handle yourself.
Yeah, I know how to handle myself.
Haven't
Hello.
seen your face before. I'm watching you.
Alright.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me. A stranger comes to our hall. Greetings, outsider.
I would
If
like
you
to
have some
join
business here, speak it.
your
Would you
companions.
now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvasker for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Yeah.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy?
I can handle myself.
That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas,
Alright.
take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye.
They might get themselves killed.
By you?
They should be so.
Yeah. Oh. Yes. Train me. Alright.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this.
Alright.
Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
Okay.
You're mine. There you go. That's your best?
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it.
Alright.
But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
Okay. And wow, insulting much. I'm worth more than a sword.
What brings you here?
He has,
I'm guessing you're the newcomer then.
yeah. He wanted me to deliver his sword.
That attitude would get you far. If you were some stuffy merchant or a Jarl's footstool. Around here, you'll want to learn to live your own life. Remember, nobody rules anybody in the companions.
Alright. But someone has to be in charge, right?
Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group. But every man is his own. Every woman, her own.
Alright. Are you a companion?
Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Eorlin Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel.
Alright.
I have a favor to ask.
What is it?
I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me.
Alright.
That's a good man.
And grindstone. I'll need steel for this. Not like I can buy steel at the moment, so I'll just do what I can with what I got.
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure.
You do great work though, and you have to deal with their shenanigans.
I've been tending to the warriors of your Vasker for as long as I can remember.
Yep. Okay, wait, is it in here? Or... no, around. I was going the right way.
Are you prepared for tonight's hunt?
If you... I've been thinking, we need to be more discreet.
There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
You know the old man doesn't like it. Let's just not be too obvious.
Alright.
Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here.
I have your shield.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Wait, I remember you. So the old man thinks you've got some heart, I guess.
You know this one? I saw him training in the yard with Vilkas.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas
Yeah.
catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight?
I don't care for boasting.
Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas.
Did you call me?
Of course we did, Ice Brain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me.
Alright. Nice armor you got
Skyor
there.
and Ayala like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Telma will keep the place clean. She always has.
Okay.
Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skyor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions.
Okay.
By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle right here in Whiterun Hold. I don't know what the fight is about, and that's not our business anyway. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission.
Alright.
No more than that. I don't want to hear about a killing, understand?
Alright.
Try not to get carried away. By the way,
Don't worry,
if you're
I
looking
won't.
for something to do.
I can handle this.
I've been tending to the warriors of your Vasco.
Yes, I know. Hi.
I see everything, hear everything, and know everything.
Okay, you're creeping me out. I'm gonna go. Thanks. Okay. God damn, creepy. Hi. God.
Tried mercenary work? Might suit you.
No, I don't want to be a mercenary, and I now have to wait. Okay, time for time to pass. Time move. Oh, great. Wait, it's open now? Yes. Yeah.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We got plenty of steel for fighting men.
I'm here to sell a
You
dispute.
can't scare me into submission. Let's go. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Enough! This ends now!
Alright.
Yeah! That's your...
Okay.
You're tougher than you look. You got me, fair and square.
Yep.
Fine, I'll take care of it. Just please leave me alone.
Yep. Bye. That was easy enough.
What brings you to the market?
I'm here to buy food, Nazim. I suppose you don't need to worry about that.
The finest cuts, fresh from the wilds.
Alright.
You've been seen in the company of the companions. It's an honorable path you're on, friend.
Yep.
It's a shame, isn't it?
What? Why is...
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Yes, yes, I'll put my weapon away.
I've been tending to the warriors of your vassal
Yeah.
for as long as
Skjor says that I have the strength. Kind of fun to push people around sometimes, isn't it? Good work, brother.
Alright.
Skjor was looking for you earlier. Don't know. He just said he needed to talk to you before you do anything else.
Okay.
I don't like making him angry, but there is some work for you if you want it.
Okay.
I see everything, hear everything.
There you are.
No.
You want to see me?
I did. Your time, it seems, has come.
What do you mean?
Last week, a scholar came to us. He said he knew where we could find another fragment of Uthrad. He seemed a fool to me, but if he's right, the honor of the companions demand that we seek it out.
I'd be honored to
There's
retrieve
a fine
it.
line between respect and bootlicking, new blood. But I like your spirit. We've decided this will be your trial. Do well, and you'll be counted among the companions. Farkas will be your shield sibling on this venture, whelp. He'll answer any questions you have.
Alright.
Try not to disappoint, or to get him killed.
I will do so. I will, as I mean, not kill him, you know.
I hope you've readied yourself. So I'm told. Let's see if you impress.
Alright. I'll meet you there.
Don't delay, shield brother.
I will try not to. Okay, it's all the way out there. Alright. Oh, it's raining. Yo, Kashi.
Doors where many fine things are here for you, friend.
I don't need anything at the moment. I'm alright with what I got. Alright. Maybe I can prove myself by actually killing a giant while I'm on the way. Oh. Okay, I see that was a bad idea. Okay. I'll meet you there, Vilkas. Okay, don't do that. Oh man. I'm definitely not strong enough to deal with them.
Just a guard, and has nowhere else to send.
God. Didn't expect to be destroyed that easily. Usually I'm used to being immortal, unless I could activate my powers. Yeah, I might do that. Didn't think about that. I can use my powers in this world. So I'm gonna do that before I attack this place. I'm gonna really prove myself to them. I'll prove them all wrong, I guess. But I'm gonna activate my powers now. Alright, let's do this. Hello there, round 2. Oh man. I definitely need to upgrade my weapon. Oh man. And probably upgrade my skill with the weapon. Okay. Do I even need health anymore? Let's go with stamina and magicka. Alright. Alright. Okay. Oh man. Okay. One down. Yeah, I definitely need to upgrade this weapon. If I want to stand any chance against more deadly enemies like these. Okay. God damn. Lord. Take the mammoth cheese. Oh, God. Oh, close. Damn. Come on, I can lockpick, I think. Yeah, it just takes a little bit of effort. Hunting bow. Is this better than my old bow? Yeah. Alright. Bye, mammoth. You won't be deadly, right? Yeah. You know, chill. Chill, my guys. Chill. Or yeah, I'll definitely buy some steel when I get back to Whiterun. And upgrade my sword. Alright. Let's get over here. Yo. Let's get in there. Alright.
Hey.
What?
Looks like someone's been digging here, and recently.
Yeah.
Tread lightly.
Alright. Oh, close. There we are. Gold. The more gold, the better.
Be careful around the burial stones. I don't want to haul you back to your Vasker on my back.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Alright. Okay. Oh, ancient Nordbar. Yeah, that's better. And those arrows are definitely...
Watch it there, brother.
Sorry.
Come on, come on.
Well done. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Hello. Alright. There's gonna be spiders, ain't there? Lovely. Ancient Nord swords that could be potentially better than what I have right now. Alright. Healing potions. Leather. Well, I'm locked in.
Now look what you've gotten yourself into. No worries, just sit tight. I'll find the release.
Alright.
What was that?
It's time to die, dog. We knew you'd that armor, dies.
Killing you will make for an excellent story.
None of you will be alive to tell it.
Alright. Yeah, werewolf time! Okay.
I hope I didn't scare you.
Nah.
It's a blessing given to some of us. We can be like wild beasts. Fearsome. Oh no. Only the Circle have the beast blood. Prove your honor to be a companion. Eyes on the prey, not the horizon. We should keep moving. Still the Trogger to worry about.
Oh, sell a sword. Cure disease. That might be useful. Alright. That's literally the same, but effective against undead. So I might as well use it, seeing that I'm facing undead.
Thought I heard something.
I guess I'll probably need silver up. Like, upgrade this. Orc fellas, what can that do? Ah, cure disease. Oh, coins.
I'll tear you to pieces.
Nice job. Alright. Oh, and with money. Oh.
What was that?
Your enemy coming. Oh, and I've leveled up. Alright. Magica. And this. Nice, now even more damage. Cool. Oh. 10% chance of critical damage. I'll definitely get that. Oh, chest. And I'm gonna kill you once I get to you guys. Oh, sorry. You freaked me out. I thought you were one of them. Oh, master one. Damn. I think it's somewhere over here. No. I am wrong. Oh, it's somewhere over here. Damn. And one chance. And I'm out of chances. Oh, coins. Alright. Oh, and there's a sword. Orcish sword. Oh, extra damage. I don't need my old sword anymore. Might keep that one for the Draugr. But let's actually try this. Yeah, it seems like the other one is more effective against them. So let's yeah, that kills them much faster. Yeah, I can kill. Oh, didn't mean to pick up the great sword. Not a two-handed person. Well, I'm technically using two hands, but not for my weapon. Alright. Cool. Alright. Okay. I'm guessing there's going to be a lot more Draugr. Alright. Alright. One by one. They will all die. Alright. Okay, let's fight. I wonder what this does. Restore stamina. Okay. vampire dust. What does this do? Oh, invisibility! Only brief though. Oh, coins. Come on, let me jump. Alright. That's a trap.
I heard something.
Hi. You're dead. And you are stabbed through the heart. Okay.
Time to end this little game.
Alright. Oh, silver ingot. Maybe I can improve the sword with it. What do you mean? You're not leaving, you're helping me. Alright. Deeper and deeper we go.
What was that?
A fight.
Oh. Alright. Yeah. Taking them out. One by one. Okay. Oh. Alright. Hello. What does this do? Restore stamina. Alright. Burnt book. Well, that's not going to be useful. No lockpicks. No lockpicks.
What was that?
I'll try and make this quick.
And I'll try and make this quick too. Okay, I stabbed the air. Like I just don't care. Oh, steel. Same as me buying. Wait. I have an orcish thing now. So it's completely useless. Oh well, might as well carry on me. Didn't mean to take the mace. Okay. Hello. Skeever. Big evil rats. Alright. Cool. Lockpicks. God. Oh, hello. Maybe I will use this. Yes. Fight fire with fire. Okay. Cool. Skeever behind. You got it, right? Yeah, you got it. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. Oh, lots of gold. Lots and lots of gold. I'm making a lot of money. This feels like a trap. Alright. Well, the dead are gonna rise soon, so... Alright. Okay. Oh, more steel. Might as well take it. Okay. 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 Oh, sword, oh, it's the same. Okay. Wait, let me... Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, they're running now. Oh, I need that. Alright. Oh. And one more. Actually, two more. Try upgrade health, yeah. Even with immortality, I should probably. I mean, like, just in case things don't work out. No, I want... Oh, God. I want Blades Master. There we are. I could have just clicked on it, right?
You won't get away from me.
My mind just basically could put
Hey.
What? Stop being so angry. I did my job.
Hey.
What? I'm leaving you. God. My God. Alright. Let's upgrade stuff. Oh, I can't upgrade silver bar. I can upgrade that, so might as well. And I do have 2 pieces of steel. Should I upgrade this? Not like I need to upgrade. I am using my immortality power. So shall I upgrade the bow? Might as well. And save the old one just in case.
Looking for my husband Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
Wow. Seems like you're in a poor marriage. You know.
Helgen, destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe.
Yeah. Alright. Yo.
Brothers and sisters of the Circle, today we welcome a new soul to our mortal fold. This man has endured, has challenged, and has shown his valor.
Yeah.
Who will speak for him?
I stand witness to the courage of the soul before us.
Would you raise your shield in his defense?
I would stand at his back, that the world might never overtake us.
And would you raise your sword in his honor?
It stands ready to meet the blood of his foes.
And would you raise a mug?
Thanks.
I would lead the song of triumph as our mead hall reveled in his stories.
Then the judgment of this circle is complete. His heart beats with fury and courage that have united the companions since the days of the distant green summers. Let it beat with ours, that the mountains may echo and our enemies may tremble at the call.
It shall be so. Come to me with questions.
Well, boy,
I know
you're
our
one of
history
us.
almost as well as Big
I
Mom
trust
by
you
now.
won't disappoint.
Yeah. Thanks.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor. We've got trouble right here in Whiterun Hold. Nothing we can't handle. It's a problem with the Forsworn. Unpredictable, unknowable, and
I'll take
good.
care of it.
Do not spare them your blade.
I'm a warrior, not a blacksmith.
Can't you just tell me if the grip is that?
Alright.
If Eorlund made it, it's more than
No. Okay, that's a far bit out. I guess I'll push forward and get out of there. Oh. Oh. Hello. Alright. Oh. And, only one lockpick. This is not gonna pan out. Yeah. Damn. Alright. Well, I'll just keep pushing forward. I might be a werewolf. Alright. But I am a lizard, so interesting. Lizard to werewolf. From reptile to mammal. Alright. Alright. Okay. What's over here? Hello there. I miss.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
No. No, I did not. And dead. Alright. Is someone out there? I see a torch.
Some say that Balmor grabbed him.
Oh,
It wasn't
hi.
long before I found myself under Ulfric's banner.
Stormcloaks.
Move along. Keep walking. This doesn't concern you, friend.
Okay. Oh. Alright. Hi.
I bet we have rabbits.
Die!
Move along.
Okay.
Are you looking for a fight?
No. Let me actually help you.
Fool! The Imperial Legion will have your blood!
Oh.
Go on. Get out of here.
Sorry, I was just trying to help.
Keep walking.
I'm going.
Move along.
I'm going.
What are your thoughts on this? True Lord.
All I did was try and help. All I do is try and help, and people don't want help sometimes. Wait. Does this thing count as food or ingredient? Ingredient. And restore health from it. Nice. Alright. Time to move along. Oh, I made it to Roykstead. That one guy came from here. As I raid his village of crops. Alright. And then there's a stone quarry. I guess I can get stone for whatever reason. Okay, just gonna keep pushing along. Going up the hill. And
Never should have come.
well, I needed to come here. How strong are your bows? 13 compared to 10, so yours are better. Alright. Yeah, I am here. Fire salts. Sounds interesting. Ow. Oh, it's nothing, is it? A Forsworn sword? Same amount of damage as mine. So if I upgrade it, it could do more. And dead. Oh, nothing. Didn't mean to pick up that. Plus, I don't need that anymore. Oh. Okay. New armor. Yeah. Alright. And here I go. Let's take the salt pile. I'm pretty certain I can cook with it. Alright. Go ahead and jump over that. Alright. Hello. Alright, got some apples.
Over here, the Forsworn will reclaim what is rightfully ours. Yeah.
And what is rightfully yours? Okay. Juniper berries. What does this do? Oh, weakness to fire. Okay, you're different. Good, I'm not weak to ice at the moment. Oh, there's a book. At Raven Feathers. Oh. How do I open it? There is a thingy over here. Aha! Looks like I'm gonna need to place something on it. Alright. Okay. I can head that way. Or I can head this way. Spider eggs, I don't need that. Okay. Oh. That'll be useful. Alright. Out into the wild world. Okay. Now I can probably just teleport back to me now. do that.
Damn those Grey Manes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
Oh man. All you Imperials are gonna end up dead. But I'm not doing that at the moment. I'm becoming a werewolf.
And the 8 became 9. You walked among us, great owls.
Alright. Yeah.
Some people don't think I expected no less of you. And once again, you have not disappointed. Skjor was looking for you before. Talk to him before doing anything else.
Alright. Yeah.
Ah, there you are.
You want to see me?
Yes. I have something a little different planned this time. But it's not for everyone to hear. Meet me in the Underforge tonight. We will speak more.
Alright.
I forget that you've never seen it. Beneath the Skyforge, where Eorland works. The door is hidden, but I will show you the way.
Okay.
I wish more of our ranks asked such questions. I've started seeing the Companions as a kind of family. I've battled next to every man and woman here, and the bonds of sweat are stronger than those of blood. I would trust anyone here with my life, which is more than I'd say for the milk drinkers who raised me.
Alright,
All right then.
Oh, now I can, take stuff. Since I'm a part of them. Oh.
Hope nobody misses that.
Yeah.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar. Took me in and helped me turn my life around.
Oh, there's a banquet. Ah, good food. Oh, dang. Can't take anything in here. You know.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
Okay. Bread. I should upgrade anything I can. Yeah. Until it's not, I'm gonna upgrade stuff. Actually, I can probably upgrade at the Skyforge. Oh, but you're using it. Yeah, sorry about this. I'm just gonna... Aha, so it will come in useful. Damn. I wasted that one on that bar. Do I even need a Skeletor anymore? Probably not. Actually, if I should sell this and that and get a steel ingot. Actually, do you sell stuff?
Got a lot of steel to shape. Gods be praised.
Alright. I'm gonna sell you this and this. And buy one steel. Yes. Buy. Sure. Yeah, might as well. Alright, let's wait some time by.
Have more control, but it can be harder to balance a strike.
I guess that comes down to footwork then.
Alright.
Exactly. When you have a big heavy weight swinging around your upper body, your lower body has to compensate, or you'll fall right over. What's he digging around in there for?
He might find something good in there. One man's trash is another's treasure.
Yeah. And all this food is good food. Don't know why you're just leaving it out, wasting it. And I can perfectly preserve it with my powers. Anyway, I better wait a few hours till night. I think I'm finally going to become werewolf.
Are you prepared?
Yeah, I'm ready.
This is no test, new blood. This is a gift. Come inside.
I'm ready to become werewolf. And luckily the vampires haven't shown up just yet.
I'm glad you did. It's been a long time since we had a heart like yours among our numbers. That pitiful ceremony behind the hall does not befit warriors like us.
Yeah, you go on, I'm gonna get mine.
Even in this form, she's agreed to be your forebear. We do this in secret because Kodlak is too busy trying to throw away this great gift we've been granted. He thinks we've been cursed, but we've been blessed. How can something that gives this kind of prowess be a curse? So we take matters into our own hands. To reach the heights of the companions, you must join with us in the shared blood of the wolf.
Alright.
Are you prepared to join your spirit with the beast world, friend?
Yes.
Very well.
Okay. Oh, I am Beast. I am Beast. I am Beast. Nice. Okay. Do I do something? I'm dancing. Oh.
Are you awake? I was starting to think you might never come back. Yours was not an easy transformation, but you're still alive, so congratulations. We even have a celebration planned for you. There's a pack of werewolf hunters camped nearby, at Gallows Rock. The Silver Hand. I think you've met them before. We're going to
Oh yeah,
slaughter
the Silver
them.
Hand. Those guys, they're annoying.
Lead on. Skior's already scouting ahead.
Alright. So I guess I'm a werewolf now.
Until next time.
I just want to discover over here real quick. Alright, let's go. Okay. Michael, the werewolf now. Instead of the SCP guard. I still need a cool nickname. Well, now I technically don't need cure disease, do I? Yeah. Alright. Handy. Alright.
You puny weakling.
I'm not puny. And this stab through the head should definitely sort that out. Alright. I should be a werewolf when going through here. Just because I went to all this effort. And not to be...
Look at this. Cowards must have locked the place down after Skior charged in. You can taste the fear.
Yeah. How do I use the power anyway? Oh, that's not it. Here I go. Oh. Alright. Nice. Okay.
No surprise.
I can't feed on that.
Over here.
Alright. Oh, I'm a monster, huh? So, there's perks to a werewolf. A separate tree.
Nothing we can do for these ones now.
Alright. Alright. I guess I'll start with this. $100 plus health. Alright. I think I'm gonna stick with damage first. Okay. Feed off most things, that could be useful. But I'm gonna focus on damage first, then go to that. Oh, you think those silver swords will do much against a mortal werewolf? Okay. Hello. Alright. So let's keep moving. Oh, really? Only I'm ending this game.
We're getting close now. Be careful. Their leader is a tricky one. They call her the Skinner. I don't think I need to tell you why.
Alright.
Someone there?
Someone there?
Alright. Okay. Alright.
Is that your best?
Okay. I mean, I can't transform back.
Bastards. Somehow they managed to kill Skior. He was one of the strongest we had, but numbers can overwhelm. He should not have come without a shield brother. Get out of here. I'm going to make sure we got the last of them, and see if there's any information to be gotten from the bodies.
Alright.
We have work to do. The Silver Hand will tremble at our sight.
What's our
I've been hearing
first target?
rumors of Silver Hand activity. A group of them is holed up in Hjalmarch. Run fast, my friend. I'm gonna find whoever did this.
I'm also gonna feed on him.
What in Arce's name was that?
Me howling. I'm trying to change back, but I guess I have to wait. How long do I have to wait anyway? Oh, the armor's bare. Oh, so is that sword. Sorry to steal his stuff, but it's good stuff. Oh. I could still improve this though. With steel probably, so let's actually I could sell all this stuff. Here again. But I'm not going to be doing anything else. I've done what I wanted to do. Oh, hello. The last thing I'll be doing is, before leaving this universe, is upgrading this sword. Because I might as well. Just in case I ever do want to return, but I doubt it. Alright. Right, let's go there, so I'm closer to the other place to upgrade. And also sell stuff. You know.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking for the finest weapons and armor.
Yeah, I have a weapon that I want to sell you. And then old armor mine. Then I want a single one of these.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Oh. I can't do that? Wait, I can do that.
Not bad. Reminds me when I first started smithing.
Alright. Well. Do I want revenge? I mean, I might as well. You know. Anything to say?
Been tending your hounds? You smell like a wet dog.
Wow. Wow.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Yeah. I guess I'll have some quick revenge. Oh, I can't even use my improved sword. Because I at least tested my werewolf abilities. Alright. Oh, I could find more giants along the way. Maybe, I don't know. There's definitely some wolves ahead. Oh wait, those aren't wolves, those are skeevers. Alright. Oh, crab. Ah, crab meat. And crab legs. Alright. I guess I'll continue forth. Bones. And across the river. Oh, hello. Alright. Okay. Oh, gruesome. I mean, not as gruesome as when I was in Doom, but still.
Time to end this little game.
Oh, I'm nothing. I come from nothing, huh? Oh, jeez. Alright. Almost leveled up.
Never should have come.
Well, I did come here. Yeah. Well, I do have more. Did you say I won't live to see tomorrow? I'm immortal. And you're dead. Alright. Cool. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Some more of this. Almost enough to get that. As So should I save it? Power attacks. That could be useful. I still use stamina, right? No, I do not. Because of my immortality. That could be useful. Speech. Prices are better. That could be useful. I still need to use money. Let's save it for now since I'm very close. And I might as well turn it in. And then finally leave.
Businesses? Your children? Your very lives?
How are you going?
And what does the Empire do?
Alright. Yo. Oh, they went inside. God damn. And got downstairs as well. In that time. Wow. You know. Oh wait, it's you, the creepy one. I see everything. Damn. Oh, I can take the bread. Alright. Okay. Okay. That's useful to have money and all that. Oh, don't want to take anything from there. Right. Is there anything else I can take? You know. I'm guessing not. What's this? Sure. Yeah, I can't take anything else. I got...
Have you been bringing the battle to the Silver? Excellent. Looks like you've really driven them into hiding. Keep this up. We'll wipe them out yet.
What's next?
The Silver Hand has been scouring the world for more pieces of Wuthrad. One group has hidden out in Winterhold. Get it back, for the honor of us all.
Okay. Well, I've had revenge.
I hope the hunting goes well, brother. We've got the cowards on their heels now.
Yep. But I'm gonna end things here because there's nothing left for me to do. Well, there's a lot left for me to do, but it'd take too much time, so yeah. So, I'm gonna leave this universe. Damn all you sleepyheads. Really can't take anything, can I? I can take some carrots, but yeah. Well, I'm leaving anyway. Oh man. But this has been a wild ride. Well, time to get out of here. Back to my own world. God damn.
I've been tending to the warriors.
Oh, it's you. Please, no. I'm going. Don't leave myself inside this building. She's falling. Always falling. She was upstairs and then she was downstairs. I'm just gonna safely go over here. Probably be fine. Next to this nice tree. You know.
Everything all right?
Yes. Why? You sound like something is bad. Am I affected? No.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
No. I believe I still have my seat. Well, I found. Yeah. So you're wrong. Yeah, just walk away. Huh. What's your deal anyway?
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Alright, bye. Oh Lord. You know.
You look tired, friend. The bannered mare has beds for rent.
Alright. Yo. Anything to say?
Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man, but he has good stock.
Alright.
What is it, Argonian?
Just checking up. Yeah, time to leave. There's nothing else. Didn't even see the vampires. Not like I'm high enough level anyway.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
Yeah.
You wear the garb of a true Nord. I salute you.
Oh yeah, the wolf armor.
With respect, companion, I'd ask that you and your friends muzzle that dog of yours. The howling coming from your Vasker has gotten out of hand.
That's no dog. That's... Never mind. Okay, that was weird. I opened the door. Didn't go through the door. But yeah. God. Where's even next on the target list? Over there. Well... I'm done. And damn, that's one high, like, mountain. Many high mountains, but the throat of the world is definitely a high mountain. But yeah, I'm done. Time to leave. Oh my lord. And teleport out of here. Goddamn. What's up, God?
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
Yeah. I was about to leave this place, then I remembered I probably should
trouble, Argonian.
What? Dude, what the
Be
hell?
glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood. Those poor sods don't even have a wall.
Yeah. But I realized I probably should go talk
me,
to
eh?
the
Don't
Jarl
fancy
and
those
warn
clunky
him.
two-handed weapons.
Yeah. But I need to warn the Jarl. I almost forgot
What do you
about
mean?
that before teleporting out here. What?
Trouble?
I don't know.
Citizen?
Wow.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me.
Okay then.
I used to be an adventurer like you. And I took an arrow in the knee.
You're gonna take a sword to the knee now. Arrow to the knee. He was disrespecting me, alright. Oh, it's a bad time to come home. You didn't see nothing. Oh my god. Arrow to the knee. I mean, I know of the meme, but god damn. And I know its actual meaning, meaning he got married. He was disrespecting me. Yo, blade. Ah, god damn. Well, I've gotta get out of here now. Time to teleport out of here before the authorities get to me. Alright, teleporting out of here now.